And we're back to learning Inkscape in the year day 74. Let me show you the 3D box tool. Shift F4 is the short key, but you should easily find it right here below Polygon and Star tool. And if you left click drag, this creates a 3D box. Press Ctrl Z, you can do that from any direction. As long as you don't release it, you can directly see what you're dragging here. Looks a little bit intimidating at first, but you can see it as 3 vanishing points. So if you zoom out far enough, you should find a third one. And if I reposition that, you can see it simply switches the perspective on my box. But if you can't find a vanishing point, it might be because right here you set it to parallel. And if you do that, you cannot readjust the vanishing point like I do right here with a left click drag. It will simply be set to infinity. So obviously there will be no vanishing point then. And that's simply the toggle right there. If it's active, you can still use the angle with plus minus or type in a numerical value to reposition these parallel lines. But if you want to do it by hand, you have to uncheck it. And then if you zoom out far enough, you should find the vanishing point, and then you can left click drag on it. All of these, these diamond icons are still nodes. So the box, the 3D box is created via these regular paths, and you can left click drag on them. Some of them will be hidden though. That's due to the perspective. When you have a 3D object, obviously some elements are in the background, but you will still see the nodes for it. So right here, for example, the X in center is just for repositioning the center point. And again, if you've done it a couple of times, it's not that intimidating anymore. Once again, the most important step here is to understand the toggle. So when you toggle it off, you should find the vanishing points. And if it's on, you will not be able to find them as it's parallel. Let me just create a simple box here. Nothing too special. So once we've got it, you can see at the bottom, it's indicated as a 3D box on layer 1, but this is actually a group. So if I try to recolor this now using the fill color, you can see all of these sides get recolored. It's certainly not what we want. To recolor the sides separately, first go to Object and Ungroup. And once you've got that, you can select them one by one and give them, for example, different red tones right here. So Object Ungroup is here the important step before doing that. And this I can use the 3D box in Inkscape. I hope this video was helpful. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.